Thank you, Diana. And Diana, thank you. What an awesome opportunity to work with Diana. You are super awesome. Thank you, the Chamber of Commerce. I've been with the Chamber of Commerce for about 10 years now. I'm a past president, and that organization has really helped me personally grow my business. So if you're not a member of the Chamber, definitely look into it with Marina back there. So we're going to get started today. We're going to talk a lot about conversion rate, but I saw a lot of, how many of you have been in business less than a year? Well, less than 2 years. Keep your hand up, please. Less than 2 years. Okay, less than 3 years. More than 5 years. Okay, I'm going to focus a little bit, I'm going to adjust this a little bit, so I'm going to focus more about building the business, and then we'll go into the conversion rate. Is that okay with everyone? Fantastic. So we're going to start out a little bit. First of all, I'd like to introduce Elisa. Elisa Yu, my business partner with Action Coach. She'll be coming on here shortly to take us through some of the specifics, but let's get started. Do I need this microphone, or is it better without it? Better without it? I have never been accused of Action Coach is the world's largest business coaching firm. We've got over 1,000 coaches worldwide, and we coach over 15,000 businesses each week. We've got the process, system, and tools to help you grow your business and get you to where you want to go. Joe, you guys can look me up on LinkedIn, so I'm not going to spend much time here. Diana gave me a great introduction. The only thing she missed is I am a United States military veteran, the United States Army. Go Army, hoorah. Elisa, where are you? There you are. So Elisa, I've had the privilege of working with Elisa. Elisa's got a phenomenal background from an educational perspective, MBA from Martin, master's in chemical engineering, certified business coach, certified executive coach, IFC coach, NLP practitioner. She's also started her own business and sold it for 10x revenue. If anyone knows what that means, Wendy back there, I know she does. That's phenomenal. So she's not only has the education experience, but has been through the process. So I'm honored and have the privilege of working with Elisa. So let's get started here. Everyone familiar with left brain, right brain? Okay. So everyone please turn off your phones if you haven't already. Okay, so left brain, words, math, logic, processes, short-term memory. Right brain, art, music, colors, etc., right? Okay, so how many of you would like to increase your reading comprehension by 30% starting right now? Fantastic. So next time you're reading a book, it's words. It goes into short-term memory. Put classical music in the background. It'll open up the right side of your brain and increase your reading comprehension. Who does this now? Does it work? Try it, it works. It's kind of cool too. Give me a call when it does work and say, Joe, wow, you're amazing. Say, thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun. Is that okay? Anybody in here colorblind? No, fantastic. What I'd like you to do is look at the following and call out the word. Okay? Ready? Go. Out loud, this is interactive. Pretty simple, right? Okay, now what I want you to do is look at the next slide and call out the color, not the word. Okay? The color, not the word. Out loud, ready? Go. Time out. Who's having problems with this? Well, you guys know your colors. What's wrong? Okay, we're going to try one more time. Ready? Go. Oh. Okay. So what's happening here? Why is this so hard? We're using our left brain, right brain. We're confusing it with words and colors. This happens every day in your business when you're using your left brain and then you go right brain, you go right, you get to the end of the day, I'm all tired, I'm exhausted, and I got nothing done. One of the techniques that we teach is bundling your tasks together to leverage your left brain, right brain, or your functionality or modalities so that you can be more efficient by the end of the day. And we guarantee to get 8 hours back in your work week. And there's a book by that. Yes, I got to plug myself. Brain Share. Guaranteed to get you 8 hours back in your work week. If you don't want to read the book, come by, see Lisa or I, and we'll put together a workshop for you. Make sense? Still having fun? One more time. Ready? Go. Okay. Now, if we do this 5 times, you'll actually stop seeing the words and you'll only see the colors, which is really cool. And this is how we start getting more efficient. Also, I want to get you a little confused because we learn better when we're confused. Now we're going to go into the line of power. Ownership, accountability, responsibility. When we take ownership, accountability, and responsibility for everything that happens in our business and our lives, we've got the oar, the paddle, to get us where we want to go. Or blame, it's Jimmy's fault. Excuses, my alarm didn't go off. Or denial, which means don't even know I am lying to myself. Might as well stay in bed. Now, I was doing this workshop a while back, and one of the persons in the back of the room goes, bull-oni. He didn't say baloney, but we'll keep it at that. And I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, I got mugged. It wasn't my fault. I said, really? Can we talk about that for a minute? And he goes, sure. I said, specifically, where were you? And he goes, L.A. And I said, well, L.A. is a really, really big city. I'm pretty familiar with it. Had a couple of offices there. I said, specifically, where were you in L.A.? He says, Compton. I said, Compton? I kind of know Compton. It's a big warehouse area, not too nice an area. He goes, well, yeah. And I said, and specifically, what time was it? They said 2 o'clock. I said, oh, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I get that. He said, no, 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, really? And I said, and specifically, what were you doing? He says, going to an ATM. I said, going to an ATM? He says, yeah. I said, and you have no accountability, responsibility for that? And he goes, well, maybe I do. I said, that's right. When we look back, almost everything, we have some level of ownership, accountability, and responsibility for ourselves and our businesses and our lives. Make sense? Anybody cool? Make sense? So, when we say or think this, what happens? I know. What happens? Our brain shuts off. A steel door comes down. There's a chemical reaction in your brain that says, I already know that. I'm going to take input from everywhere else. A steel door comes down, everything starts bouncing off it. Everybody say, I know. Can you feel that? Now try this. Isn't that? Can you feel your brain change? So as we think or say, I know, you stop learning. When we say or think, isn't that? Our brain opens up and we can learn. So let's incorporate that into things as we move forward. Sound good? Okay, we're having fun now? What's the definition of a successful business?
One that makes money. One that runs without you.
One that runs without you, one that makes money. How about this? A commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you. Who wants that in their business? Who doesn't? Who's not going to raise their hand no matter what? Okay, some of you don't want this, and that's okay, because you're creating a job or a hobby. There's 3 levels of business: hobby, job, or business that works without you. And it's okay, whatever you want. Just know what you want. That makes sense? It's your destination, not mine. Okay? So to build this, building a business is like building a house. When we start building a business or a house, where do we start with? Foundation. So the foundation is what we call mastery. And the foundation has 4 cornerstones. Take out your notes, take out that handout, and start taking some notes on this. Why do we take notes? It increases our retention rate 32%. Everyone heard that before? Take notes. The foundation has 4 cornerstones. Cornerstone number 1 is your most valuable asset. One more time. Time. Time is your most valuable asset. You can make more money, you cannot make more time. How you utilize your time will determine the success of your life and your business. Make sense? By the way, there's a great book on that called Brain Share, just in case you didn't just in case you didn't get that. It talks about it. We also have a couple of videos on our YouTube. So time is your first one. Number 2 cornerstone is destination. Where do you want your business to be? If you don't define it, you might just get there. It's probably not where you want to be. So for some of us, it might not be having a big organization. It might be making $400,000 a year. It might be making $200,000 a year. It might be helping 1,000 people. There's somebody, it might be, where's our MBA graduate? Might be helping 1,000 people. It's your destination, not mine, but you must define it. Cornerstone number 3, delivery. Delivery is about consistency in your product or service. Who makes more hamburgers than anybody else in the world? McDonald's. Are they the best? Then why do they make the most? Consistency. They were the first one to be consistent in their product. You go to McDonald's just about anywhere in the world, you know what you're going to get, you get it, and you pay what you know what you're going to pay for it, and you pay for it. If your business is not consistent, you're going to have problems. As you create your business, consistency is all about training your employees to have a consistent feel. Make sense? And the 4th cornerstone is the easy one. It's money. Money is just numbers. Knowing your numbers is a little harder. How many of you know how many leads you need to get to hit your financial goal this week, this month, this year? How many of you know what your conversion rate is? Isn't that? How many know your average dollar sale, number of transactions per year, your net margin and your gross margins? If you don't, come see us. Make sense? Okay, now we've got the foundation down. That's just the foundation. Okay? That doesn't get you going. Niche gets us going. Take notes on this one. Ready? Niche is about target market. How many of you know your target market? Down to the color of hair, color of eyes. Ooh. Target market, if you walk outside right now, and it's nice and sunny out there, and you're out there, you might get a little sunburn, right? But you walk out there with a magnifying glass, put it on your foot, what's going to happen? You're going to burn a hole in your foot. That's right. Because the tighter the target market, the hotter the flame. Now, I hear this all the time. Yeah, but I'm losing opportunities. You can move that fire around anywhere you want. But the tighter it is when your target market, the hotter the flame. Target market, number 1. Unique selling proposition, number 2. Every one of your businesses is unique. Defining that is not easy. Who's got a great unique selling proposition? You know. Yeah, unique selling proposition. Okay, my unique selling proposition. I helped over 2,000 businesses. I've written 2 books, certified business coach, certified executive coach, certified NLP practitioner. Missing something. I've written 2 books and I helped over 1,000 businesses. Not many coaches can say that. In fact, I don't know of any. That makes me unique. And I like to have fun. Right? What's unique about your business? We have a full workshop on how to define your unique selling proposition. It takes about 2 hours to go through it. If you're interested in that, at the end of this, sign up for one of those free workshops. Okay? Number 3, guarantee. What guarantee do you have in your business? And why do you want to have one? Anybody? Yeah, no. Okay, close. It's taking away the fear of buying. Who's afraid to buy? Everyone. We have a guarantee to take away the fear of buying. Our guarantee, 4 months we pay for ourselves, we give you your money back. Pretty good guarantee, right? What's yours? We actually have a guarantee calculator that says, oh, but it's going to cost me so much money. We can actually calculate out the potential of what a guarantee is going to run you. Make sense? So, unique selling proposition, target market, guarantee. This is also where you do your marketing, your tactical marketing, your who, what, why, when, where, and how much it's going to cost you to set that appointment. Okay? Marketing is about what? Marketing is about what? Setting appointments. Getting leads. It's not about closing the sale. If you're trying to close the sale when you're doing marketing, you are going to lose every single time. Marketing is about setting appointments, getting the phone call, getting engaged. Then when you go to sales, that's when we go to the close. If you're selling when you're supposed to be marketing, you never get the appointment, you never get the sale. We're going to talk about that a little more as we go through today. Does that make sense? Okay, so target market, unique selling proposition, guarantee, 10 by 10 marketing plan. This is where you have your 10 different marketing strategies, your tactical marketing plan, and your sales training. And we're going to go through a little bit of sales training today with question-based selling. Okay, make sense so far? Then we get to leverage. This is where you put your systems in place. Jot this one down. System. Save yourself time, energy, and money. This is about your recruiting systems, your hiring systems, your operations systems, your firing systems, your accounting systems, your HR systems. We've got a great HR consultant right here, by the way. If you don't know Karen, you need to talk to her. Okay, and then now we've got a smooth running machine. Now we can put our team together. If you try to put your team together down here, guess what? You're going to have the wrong team up here. And we've had clients that had to fire their spouses, their siblings, and their father. I had one that had to fire his father 2 days before Father's Day. Tore us up, man. We cried, man. It was hard. But it had to be done because you got the wrong team in place. Make sense? This is where you put your org chart, roles and responsibilities, KPIs. Make sure you have everything in place. I'm spending a little more time on this because some of you have new businesses. Then we get to synergy. You got a well-oiled machine. Everything's running smooth now. And what do? We change our modality from profit and loss to valuation. Okay, everyone know what that means? If you don't, come see us. This is where, how much is the business worth? Because the next step is to sell it. Okay? I hear a lot of people, oh, I don't want to sell my business. Only reason to start a business is to sell it. Robert Kiyosaki. You can't take it with you. Oh, I want residual income. Bullshit. Excuse my language. Think sell, because then it doesn't matter what you do. Our first year doing this, we had a $250 million construction company that came to us that was in trouble. The husband of the owner just had a stroke. They came to us, and she goes, well, I want the business the way it was. I can't make it the way it was. I couldn't help her. And in 18 months, I watched that business go bankrupt, and I cried because I couldn't help them, because I couldn't get her to define where she wanted to go. She couldn't sell because it was her baby. It had her name on it. And I cried. Think sell, then you can do whatever you want. Make sense? Cool. Okay, now let's get into the the 5 ways. I'd like to introduce Elisa, and she's going to take us through the 5 ways. She's talk about somebody that's phenomenal with financials. It's Elisa. So, Elisa, welcome.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. And